So yeah, I also wanted to say one more thing, that I wanted to like make vlogs, okay, since a long time. Okay, basically I wanted to experience my self-expression. Okay, the way I speak, the phrases I use. I'm a very interesting person to myself. Okay, the way I flirt with myself, the way I compliment myself, the way I the little inside jokes I have. Okay, not deprecative type, but neither self-deprecating. Like, I don't like those kind of jokes. I hope I don't post that on like what I just keep, I just say that this part is okay, so maybe through text, but like, and I would think that part I didn't say. Okay, yeah, so, or either I would just not say it. Depends. So basically I wanted to make vlogs from a long time, and like it's something that I genuinely want to do for myself. Okay, to experience myself, the way I speak, the way I do things, and be more grateful for who I am, and look at how interesting of a person I am. Okay, the new phrases I come up with. Okay, the way I talk. Okay, the the lines I use to flirt with myself, etc. Okay, what compliments I give myself, the way I talk about things. Okay, it's like, it's so magical to me. It's just so intriguing. It's just like, that kind of look, like with like his eyes open, like wide open, like, and there's a glow in the eye, seeing it is such a wonderful thing, such a wonderful being. I am myself for that. Okay, I'm that person for myself. Okay, I see myself like that. Okay, like, I have that wonder in my eyes for seeing, myself. Okay, when I see myself, when I experience myself, and when I make these videos, I'll be able to look at myself and appreciate myself even more. I would be able to realize more, how much of an interesting person I am, what I like, what I don't like, what I, what phrases I use, and what things I use, which one does realize when we are talking to oneself, but one can actually realize it more when you really look at it, at any time. And of course, every single time one looks at such things, one realizes more things. And it's beautiful. It's low-key like high-key beautiful, not low-key, high-key beautiful. Okay, I see myself with that wonder in my eyes. That's such a wonderful being I am. I see people like that as well. Okay, I see people as beautiful, and this kind of look, I adore it. I am like, oh my god, Abstra. Okay, it's too good. Okay, same, I have that perspective with everybody else. Okay, I always have that perspective with everybody else, and I looked at everyone with astonishment, that, oh my god. And people who have experienced that would know. Okay, especially my best friend and my perfect friends, okay, would know. My girlies would know, my best friend would know, right? My perfect friend would know. Of course, my perfect friends are all girls, okay? By the way. And my perfect friend, like, I can have many perfect friends, but I only have two best friends actually. One is myself, okay, aditirajnandavlogs, and one is my best friend. Okay, So basically, like only one best friend that accepted me. Like there's only one best friend, okay? Because I think, like I saw a reel once, which said like you always have like the high priority best friend, even if you have like a group of best friends, but still there's one best friend that is always like high priority. Like you share more with them, you feel more comfortable with them. They are that they're more of like they are like you share the most with them, and they are more of a best friend than like the whole group. Okay, so I mean, for me, that's my best friend, and myself, of course. I spend like 24 by I spend time with myself like 24/7. I love myself, okay, and I have created a inner world, okay, my thoughts, my mind, my actions, if I'm taking my decisions, align with my truest self. I consistently work, at keeping my mind positive. That is maintaining mental boundaries, okay? That, I'm actually respecting the sacred temple that, is with me. Like, I am, taking care of myself like a sacred sanctuary. I am. I have inside my inner world is the sacred sanctuary, okay? And it's like, I'm so proud of myself for that. Because, of course, I should be the person that is like, the person I should be able to live with myself, because I'm already living with myself 24/7. So I should be able to be, with myself, okay, be with myself, happy, and want to stay with myself, okay? That kind of inner world I should have. And by keeping thoughts positive in the sense like aligned with one's truest self's wants, fulfilled, okay, mindset, of course one's inner world is something that is not just bearable to oneself, but actually enjoyable, and one wants to spend time with oneself. Yeah, and I take all like the deepest kind of actions that is like possible, like those minute actions that make those big changes as well. Okay, more than actions is more. It's more than action is more than action. It's a decision. Okay, more I keep myself aligned at a decision level, at a thoughts level, okay, and at the core values level, and really I keep myself aligned with my core values, and it's so beautiful. I keep my decisions aligned with my core values. I keep my thoughts aligned with my core values, and seriously, I do the work and to keep myself aligned, even if it's through affirmations, of course, easiest way possible to keep oneself aligned, right? But of course it's an effort, because every moment, like 24/7, one is correcting thoughts. So it's something like being that person for oneself that one can rely on, being one's own best friend. So I am my own best friend. My best friend is my best friend as well, because nobody is as close to me as my best friend, okay? As far as the values we share, the people we are, okay? Like the innermost self, the core of oneself is really aligned, like to like 100% almost, like it is. So it's very, like very, very aligned. So of course I feel the most comfortable with my best friend, and no matter what I act or my best friend acts as, I still would feel more comfortable than anybody in this world. And but of course at an action level, actions contribute like a certain portion in like the comfortability with the person, and being aligned as a person with like another person, like even at a values level is the deepest. At a soul level, you're already connected. If you're connected at a core value level, like you feel like your core values are same or similar, right? The more they are similar or same, they you are just connected at the soul level directly. Okay. And of course nobody can be as close to me as my best friend. And yeah, literally my soul family, and my soul connection. I have a soul connection with my best friend, of course, definitely. Another thing, like all my perfect friends, I did realize last year that all my perfect friends, honestly, are like all the girlies, of course, are genuinely like I found the girlies that are genuinely into manifestation as well, and into self-growth as well, and I help them, they help me, no matter what, like no matter who is my friend, like no matter who is my friend. I realized last year that I am too good of a person. Like I actually fulfill the responsibility of a friend. Okay, I don't have to label the perfect friends as best friend. Okay, I still do a lot. It depends on how close I feel to the to the friend or the best friend, right? It's how close I feel, as a person, how much I resonate, how much I feel at home. Okay, actually it's more than that. Okay, but the level of closeness, as far as mindset, everything, personality, and even the core self, in the resonance of the core self, okay, that is like unmatched. Because I would always feel like, even we say something or we don't say something, my best friend would understand me irrespective, and I would understand my best friend irrespective. Even though I, of course, always wanted to communicate, okay, because I love to, but we can understand each other because we act like that. Okay, I also act from the values that my best friend shares with me, and my best friend acts from the values I share with my best friend. So it's like it's already, even we have not communicated, even when we have not communicated the core values to each other, it's still like we are just, by following our truest self, like truest soul path, we are doing things that inspire each other, because we inspire each other to be more of ourselves, because we see what, like I see what I actually want to do, like my best friend doing it already, like the values I want to embody, my best friend is embodying, and it's amazing, and I feel inspired, and I always have feel inspired, and my best friend knows about it. It's amazing. So that level is like a different level, and I feel that level of closeness is like 100% closeness, and it's just more than any other connection. So even though my perfect friends are like, I can have a perfect connection and I can have the best, like infinitely perfect connections with my perfect friends, but I decided last year that I would only have like one best friend, okay, except of myself, which I genuinely feel the closest to, okay? And I of course know that like my best friend and my, as far as, I'm not exactly talking about like physical closeness, I'm more talking about like the people we are, how much it resonates, you know, how much the person we are resonates with each other. So that resonance, okay, that similarity, that same, you know, attributes and same core values, you know, that is something that's what makes me feel the closest. Of course, likes and dislikes can, of course, can make one feel close, but the deepest level is like core values, and I resonate, like me and my best friend resonate on that level. Okay, so that's unmatched. Okay, it cannot be matched. The level of closeness in that sense cannot be matched ever. So that I realized, and that's why I chose only keeping one friend, because yeah, I feel the closest. No matter how much I try, there's only a certain level of closeness my perfect friends reach, okay, and but my best friend has reached like another level of closeness that cannot be met by anybody. So I know that like since the start, but of course a decision that like I realized it more, and I'm good of a person, like I don't need like a label to be good to a person, okay? That's why for boys it's mostly at humanity level, not even making them friends, because I'm good, I'm fine, okay, and I don't have to talk unless like I have to. That's my personal boundary. Honestly, I realized it last year that I don't want to talk to boys, okay, and in the sense making them friends, okay, but I'm good to everyone, okay, I know that, like I know that guarantee, but you know, keeping them as close as a friend, even, I don't want to do that. It's a personal boundary, it's okay, you know, I have studied in a co-ed school, but it's still like I still want, like it's a boundary for me that I just don't want. You know, me at the humanity level, I have a big heart, okay, so even if I keep them at like humanity level and I just treat them properly and not talk, okay, with them as such, you know, and not interact with them as such, it still works, okay, I'm not disturbing them, I'm not mistreating them, okay, and I'm not hurting them, but I'm not befriending. So, and as far as girlies are concerned, of course I can be close to them, so it works, okay, platonically it works, okay, so